Hey, Motorman here. I got a couple of tips for you this week. You may not know it, but I occasionally do some work for attorneys for motorcycle crashes. I'm an expert witness. I came across a case recently where there's a rider and he's in fairly heavy traffic situation. He's coming around a turn. He thinks that a car is going to pull out in front of him. He has his feet up on the highway pegs. Now, there's a reason they call these highway pegs. They're to be used out on the highway where there's no traffic. You should never have your feet up on the pegs, the highway pegs, when there's any chance that a car might pull out in front of you, because if you're doing that, obviously, you can't reach the rear brake. Whenever you need to stop quickly, you have to use front and rear brakes. Now, this rider's coming around a turn. He sees a car he thinks might pull out in front of him. He doesn't know what to do. He panics, and he snatches that front brake while the bike is leaning over. Of course, when he does that, down goes the motorcycle. He was hurt pretty seriously. So remember, highway pegs are for the highway. And also, while I'm here with this particular bike, this is one of our training bikes. I have the highway pegs mounted upside down. So in other words, they fold down. The reason I do this is because if the bike tips over when somebody's working in one of my classes, it lands right on the peg, nothing else gets damaged. That'll work on just about any motorcycle. If you've got round crash bars like this or only crash bars in the front, if the bike tips over, there's a chance it could go all the way over. You're going to probably break your clutch lever or your brake lever, the mirror possibly, maybe break a tail light. But if you have this peg on here, it can't go any further than that. Plus, it makes it a lot easier to pick up. Another tip for you. I'm going to show you these. These are called Gravitate jeans. I don't know if you could get that label there. But the reason I'm telling you about these jeans is I've worn jeans for like 50 years. These are by far the most comfortable jeans I've ever worn. I don't know how they do it, but they stretch, and they stretch in every direction you want them to stretch. When you want to bend down, they'll stretch for you. When you're on the bike and your leg is bent, I mean, they just work perfectly. It feels like regular soft denim, very soft, very nice, but they bend with you. Now, you might be getting ready to spend $500 or $600 for a new seat on your bike because after a couple hours, seat feels it's uncomfortable. It may very well be your jeans. It might be the seat, not the seat on the motorcycle, but your own seat that's bothering you. With these jeans, they stretch and they form right around your body. I bought the regular size that I normally wear. And another good thing about them, maybe you have a heavy meal, after which you might want to loosen your belt. You don't have to do that on these jeans. They actually stretch with you. So that's Gravitate jeans. I highly recommend them. I only recommend products that I actually use myself. And I've been using these for well over a year now. It's the best jeans I've ever had. Till next week.